Happy hunting.
Hunt me.
I am the hunted one.
I'm hunting most things.
Let's hunt something. You can hunt. Oh, have you hunted me?
You're being hunted.
Welcome back to the 16th of September 2018 Top 10 Curated Steam Hunts from steemhunt.com, a site which is like Product Hunt, but you get incentivized with Steam. Steam is like a Steam blockchain. It's like decentralized. It's like loads of things plugged together that gives you like a proof of brain algorithm that pays you some stuff. Or something like that. Anyway, let's get into the ones today. BioXP 3200 system, just to make sure you know you're living in the future. A synthetic genome company has introduced the world's first DNA printer. Okay, it's game over. Everybody pack up all the stuff. That's it, we're done. Human race is like over. A machine which will allow any biotechnology company or academic laboratory to create genes. Genetic elements and molecule tools on their bench top hands-free, started with an electronically transmitted sequence data. Oh god, the T-virus is coming true. Oh my goodness. Next up is the Scuba Lek. The Scuba Lek. If you really want to look like James Bond today, you can buy this thing. Personal underwater jet drive for snorkelers. Lithium-ion battery, 7,500 mAh capacity, using time 10 to 15 minutes continuously. It's probably more of an emergency thing rather than a day-to-day, you know, like a luxury item thing. Your personal underwater drive for your arm, especially for snorkelers. I guess it's for emergencies, really. I mean, like, I can't imagine it being that useful for 15 minutes, you know, unless you can have like multiple ones of them. Then it would be kind of cool. Let's have a look at this battery. Battery is a premium lithium battery from LG. 2x drive with the e-motors up to 18,000 RPM. Kind of cool though. I can definitely see you like strapping on a couple of these in an emergency just to get you to the surface if you're like in a problem situation. Next up is protopie.io. Create the most advanced prototypes as easy as pie. Piece hi-fi interactions together. Build. This is the most important bit about this because this is completely different to some of the prototype builders out there. Build sensor aided prototypes and share your amazing creations in a matter of minutes. So it's not just like a layout prototype maker, it's actually also the ability to interface with devices. So you can make a layout and then have certain features in that layout activate like an external product via, I don't know, via Wi-Fi or whatever they've hooked it up as. Code-free prototyping, hi-fi prototyping and prototype should always be easy. Experience prototype's gradual learning curve due to its intuitive UI. Share on any device. Deploy and share your amazing creations on any device in a heartbeat. And you know it's good when it's had a Red Dot award last year. Definitely worth looking at. Next up is the Bridgestone non-pneumatic tire technology air-free concept. I've seen various iterations on things like this over the years. It looks like we're finally getting to the point where it's going to go commercial. After all, it makes sense, right? It makes sense to move away from just like tires that can get punctures and the air releases out of it. Something like this that gives you the kind of suspension and travel and has the ability to, you know, go on a curb and not get completely like dinked up or smashed up. We definitely need an evolution in tires, and it might as well come from the company who's been selling them. Mainly, maybe they looked at their sustainability index and were like, you know what, we're in the tire industry and we're just not, it's just never ever going to be a sustainable thing for us unless we change the whole concept that we've built our company around, which is the plastic tire, right? So you might as well own the whole thing and have the Bridgestone whole thing, the tire technology and the outside surface to it. Next up is the Scary Romeo by SoftBank Robotics. Now SoftBank have been putting gobs of money into loads of American companies. This thing freaks me out. Look at this old boy up here, right, with this white robot that looks like Robin Williams from that film Bicentennial Man or whatever it's called. How scary is it? Good morning, sir. I'm Romeo. Who decides to call it Romeo for a start? Come on. Romeo is a 140 centimeter tall humanoid robot designed to explore and further research into existing elderly people and those who are losing their autonomy. Okay, I can get behind that. Romeo. Why did you call it Romeo? Romeo, where are my UI, Romeo? is the fruit of collaboration between numerous French and European laboratories and institutions. His size was determined so as to enable him to open doors, climb stairs, and reach objects on a table. Oh, I just don't know, Romeo. I just don't know, mate. I don't know. I know we're going to go into this robot world really quickly. I just don't know. I'm not sure. Next up is cheddarup.com, the easiest way to collect money from your group. Collect money and information online in minutes, save time, streamline tracking, and delight your community. So this kind of feels like a lot of the crowdfunding tools that are out there, but they've kind of gone a different way with it. They've gone specifically with just making the best tool that you can to accept payments. Create a collection page in minutes, share your link and let us do the tracking. Immediately you can start to collect money online. Anyone can pay with CheddarUp via credit card, e-check or cash check. I wonder if they'll go down the Bitcoin cryptocurrency route as well. Create a collection page for anything, add unlimited items and form fields to collect money online. Share and manage, instantly track money and information, withdraw funds direct to your bank account for free, no more busy work. I wonder if this is a global thing or if it's like a US thing. Quite cheap really, $10 a month with an annual plan, sell more with unlimited items, discount codes, set timing and more. This looks cool. It looks really cool. It looks simple as well. I just hope it's as simple as it looks and they're not just concepts, you know? Like they've actually managed to pull this off. Pays don't have to create an account. Huge, mobile friendly, pay with credit card, e-check or cash check. PCI compliant, detailed email receipts, POS options for in-person payments. That's cool. I like that. I'm gonna check that out. That's one of those things that I wouldn't have seen if it wasn't on Steemhunt today. So that's always good. Next up, the Gogora. It sounds like some character from Kickboxer or something. Gogora S2. Like the website, nice styling, good lighting. This is kind of nice. $3,500 for an electric bike. I'm kind of digging that. I think this is not a global thing though. I think this is probably you can get one of these in the Far East, Malaysia or somewhere. 125cc class electric two-wheel bike with superior performance. I do dig the graphics and styling of this. It looks really nice. 3.9 second acceleration. I'm not too bothered about acceleration. I want reliability. 7.6 kilowatts at 3,000 RPM. That sounds fast. The mark that redefined electric, enhancing speed, performance, and riding machines. Performance vehicles are designed to give you an electrifying trip every time you ride. I'm not bothered too much about the acceleration of this. I just want something that's reliable, easy to charge, and means I don't have to go to a service station anymore. 4-piston radial mounted caliper to deliver a highly stable, consistent stopping force. Well, that's always good on an electric bike, especially when you've got such a speedy thing. You want to be able to stop as well as take off on this thing. Not literally take off, of course. $3,500 is pretty good for an electric bike, I have to say. Styling of it looks really nice. This website is fire. Look at it. I don't know who's done the graphics for this, but I hope they got paid well because they've done a bloody brilliant job. All I want to know now is if we can import one of these into the UK, because I'm sold. $3,500. That's like 2,800 quid for an electric bike, and it's even got a sick like web app for it as well. Another one I'm going to be looking at after today. Last three today then. Space 10 Community, the Grow Room. All of this stuff is on GitHub, so you can build this out yourself. This is what it looks like. It's like slats of wood at a certain angle. I presume you could laser print these. You could like cut up the design and laser print it bit by bit, and then you've got like shelving that wraps around on each one of the levels, and I presume you can step inside of it and work on this. But if you've got a co-working space, or if you've got a maker space, building something in there to be able to grow food as well. I wonder if you can put like some kind of hydroponic, like the pink and white lights as well. You know, those ones that you can grow indoor food, because that looks like the perfect kind of pod to go in and manage, like a futuristic greenhouse. All right, Jabra Steel. Do you remember Jabra? They had some great devices, apart from they made you look like a complete tool that literally stuck out. I'm just on the phone. These actually look pretty good. I like the new redesign on this. I like the size of it. I like the color choice, the yellow and the black. It feels a little bit more futuristic. Industrial strength headset made for trade workers, whether you're on site and covered in dirt or on a scaffold in high winds. These ones, Jabra are the ones with the two microphones, right? One that like muted out all the noise, and the other one was like a beam-forming microphone. Toughest headset, yeah, you have the right tools for the job. When you need tough work, you need tough equipment. 85 quid. I mean, if you're constantly on the go and you don't want to be like touching the phone, but you want to be able to take calls, or if people need to get in touch with you all the time, then something like that looks pretty good. It looks well like industrial strength. It looks like it's going to take some hammer. And then finally today, the one I'm most excited about to talk about today, seeing as I had a bit of a beef on my DTube today about centralized hosting, is this project that's come out by Sam Billingham. If you're not following him, he's a brilliant little coder. I say little, it demeans him, I'm not saying like size. Little as in, Jesus, I've dug myself a hole here. Anyway, he's cool. Turn your Steam blog into a website. So what you can do here is you can just put in your username on Steam, and boom, it creates you a it goes off and click on that, goes off and creates you a blog layout. And there's 3 different layouts that you can do at the minute for your blog. He's going to offer support for pro features, I think, if you delegate like 300 Steam, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff that he's going to do, custom domains, all that stuff. Very interested in this because I've just had a massive big beef about like WordPress and centralized hosting. So anything that helps us create a decentralized blog in the look and feel that we want to make them stand out and look unique, because that's kind of one of the reasons why we use some of these other platforms, is because of the theming and the styling and the add-ons. I trust Sam's like vision with this. I think he's onto something really strong here, and I can't wait to see where this goes. So go and check it out at Sam Billingham on Steam, or go to the finally.network. You'll find his links and everything through there as well. Where do I need to go now? I need to let me shut down this. It's getting hot here today. I can't believe the temperature today. Where's that coming from? I've got like green screen issues today. I don't know why. If you've never seen this site before, this is what it looks like as of September 2018. All the hunts are on the right hand side. You can see them there. We have hundreds per day. That's why it takes me ages to go through and find a fairly decent top 10. When you click on them on the right hand side, they appear on the left. Hit the white button at the top, takes you through to the URL. If you want to add your own, log in with your Steam details. If you don't have a Steam account, go to signup.steemit.com. You can get an account for free, which will take about 7 to 14 days to get, or you can pay for one if you have some crypto funds in a wallet somewhere. And once you've got a Steam account, you just come across to the site, steemhunt.com, log in with your Steam details via Steam Connect, very secure, bit like Facebook Connect if you're familiar with connecting through that. Put in a title, sub-description, 1,000 characters of text, add an image, up to 5 gig for a GIF, put some tags, click on post, it goes to the Steam blockchain, but it also goes onto the steemhunt.com website, where potentially, if it gets enough comments and upvotes, you may get a upvote from the bidbot, which runs every day at 12 o'clock, which is about 4 p.m. GMT. The server is based in South Korea. That's it for me today. I will catch up with you tomorrow. All the best. I hope you have a great week. Monday's going to...
Prepare the path of a steam.
Smell of steam.
Stumnassie, wat is een stumnassie? Stumnassie.
Why shouldn't a guy let off a little steam?
The